Anybody need to bring a microphone up? Or we got them all, looks like. Yeah. Okay, good to be here again with all of you. Seemed like just the other day we were right here, and here we go again for the 2011 season. As I was mentioning earlier, we had a good year last year. It wasn't a great year, but we accomplished some first, winning the Eastern Division, first time ever. We beat the #1 team in the nation, Alabama. We beat Florida in the swamp, first time in school history. So we did some good things, but we're not quite there, obviously, to where we hope to be, and that's winning the game in Atlanta. So we've got a lot of good players back. We've got two of the best offensive players in the nation, and Marcus Lattimore, running back, and Alshon Jeffrey, our wide receiver. Defensively, Devin Taylor and Stephon Gilmore, I think, were all conference players last year. And, of course, we add Jadeveon Clowney, the #1 pick this year, to our defensive team. So we think we have a chance for a really good year, but we've got to really improve a lot. Last year, we were very average on offense and defense. We were 7th in the conference in both. And special team, we hadn't scored a touchdown special teams since I've been there. And we were ranked near the bottom half in most of those kickoff cover, kickoff return, punt, return, all that. So we got a ways to go. We played some really good games, and then we didn't play very well at times. So hopefully we can be a much improved team. That's what we're shooting for.
Steve, you talk about all the fights. You've been at these SEC for years. How has this event changed compared to 1992?
1990 was my first year. I don't know if it's changed a whole lot. We went in the big room. We went up to several of these rooms like, yeah, just more people. Yeah, more mics is all. But we talked the same old stuff. Yeah, I remember Coach Pat Dye always being here. And I remember 3 years in a row, he said, I'm more excited this year than I've ever been for a football season. And I said, well, Coach, you said that last year. And he said, well, yeah, this is another year or something. But no, I always liked Coach Dye at these events and so forth.
So when you look at what Marcus Lattimore was able to accomplish last year, how did it compare to what you thought he might be accomplishing?
Well, we knew we had a good player in Marcus, and we knew he was going to have a chance to be our starting tailback. But we didn't know he could do the things that he did until the Georgia game. The Georgia game, we gave him the ball, and he bounced off about 2 or 3 tacklers, make 10, 12 yards, bounce off 2 or 3, make 8. And I said, dang, they're having trouble tackling him. So I think he carried about 37 times that day for 187 yards or so. And we realized he could carry the team. And he did it a lot of games. Got nicked up in the Kentucky game, and then the bowl game got nicked up, but he's fine right now. But he's just he's an outstanding runner with the ball and pass receiver coming out of the backfield. Very good there also. So it was really the Georgia game that we found out we had a special player.
Was this a different offseason for you, considering you're coming off such a special season?
No, well, we lost our last 2. You know, we can't win a bowl game around there. We've only won 1 since I've been there. So when you get beat in a bowl game, everybody gets in a little rut there for a month or 2, and then you shake it off, and then you start getting ready. But yeah, we didn't finish the season very well, losing the last 2 games in the Georgia Dome there. But anyway, we've got a chance, and we got to play a lot better. Got to coach better too. We weren't the best coached team around last year, so we got some work to do. But we do. I believe we've assembled the best group of players in the 7 years I've been there. I do believe we have that, and time will tell if they play like it, and if we can coach them up to play like it.
But for you guys to duplicate the success of last year and take that next step, how important is it for Stephen Garcia to get his stuff together?
Well, we hope Stephen has got his stuff together now. He's changed his lifestyle quite a bit. But Connor Shaw, another quarterback, is there, and they're going to battle it out in preseason. Yeah, we're not just going to give the job back to Stephen. He's got to earn it, and Connor's been there. And we got 2 guys battling for the quarterback position.
How good do you think Clowney can be?
Well, we're going to obviously play him because he's a fast, big guy that can chase the ball extremely well, rush the passer and all that kind of stuff. How good he can be right away, time will tell. But he's certainly going to get an opportunity to play early and often.
Asking all the coaches this, you have Facebook and you have Twitter,
Mhm.
everything's analyzed minute by minute. You've been around this game for a long time. Is it tougher to be yourself now because there's so much technology around?
Well, I know a lot of coaches have banned their players from using that Twitter, and I think we're about ready to do that because we got some sort of immature kids that put some stuff on there that shouldn't be on there. So anyway, that's part of what we live in society-wise nowadays, and you just have to handle it. Just have to handle it the right way.
How much of the baseball team has inspired some?
Yeah, we're talking about that earlier. Really proud of our baseball team, Coach Tanner and his guys, winning back-to-back national championships. But just the way they play, man, they play well. They play with very few mistakes. You don't see them throw the ball away. Very few errors the entire time. They win the close games. When they need to make a play, they make it, and that's how we've won a couple of national championships. And I think it's going to help all the teams in South Carolina, not just football. It may have helped us a little bit last year, winning the Eastern Division first time ever. But the message they've sent is, hey, we can win at South Carolina. We can win in any sport. You know, if you're good enough and you go play the game the right way, you got a chance. So that's our problem. We got some ball players, but we got to play the right way and play smart and don't beat yourself, those kind of things that we've not done extremely well.
Steve, the commissioner outlined his agenda, freshman criteria for freshman eligibility, recruiting issues, NCAA compliance. Anything really stick out in your mind regarding all that?
Well, I heard a little bit about the commissioner's talk, and I heard he was in favor of multi-year scholarships too, which I sort of disagree with him. I think you have to earn your way year by year. I guess you could still release a player if he didn't follow the rules and guidelines you have for your team. But and basically that's why they have one-year scholarships. If a kid doesn't want to go to the workouts year-round, you know, you don't have to renew a scholarship the next year. So anyway, I think our academic requirements for football players are pretty stringent right now. I think as good as all we need, but whatever the NCAA or whoever makes those decisions tells us this is what we're going to do, will be what we'll do. As coaches, we can only give our opinions, and then they make the rules.
Coach, so what is the
Yep.
championship? Your players now having a taste of at least the divisional championship, how much will that help them?
Well, hopefully it'll help, but I don't know how much. You know, we were fortunate. Florida, Tennessee, and Georgia did not have very good years last year, so that was helpful in allowing us to get to the top. But we won the division with a 5-3 record. That's not, you know, that doesn't happen every day. So we got to get better if we think we're going to win it this year. We got to play a lot better.
Last question.
Yeah.
Coach, one of your opinions, obviously, down in Destin was that the case. Didn't players some expense money? Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, I talked about that just briefly, and again, that's just my opinion that football and basketball are the two income-producing sports. The enormous amount of money that comes in, and you know, 40, 50 years ago, players got full scholarship. Now they do have some Pell Grant money and some hardship money here and there, but other than that, they're still getting the same thing. Coaches are making, SEC guys make about $3 million average a year. I'm not quite up there, but I hadn't won enough games to get up there yet. So anyway, the coaches make all the money, the conferences, the NCAA, everybody's making tons of money except the performers. And there should be a way that football, basketball players should share a little bit more in this enormous amount of money that they make for us.